Hello, my name is Lindsay Bastoe. I am a student within the Leadership and Human Resource Development program at Louisiana State University. As assigned through the Program Evaluation Design course, I conducted an interview of a human resource professional to inquire about a training initiative program implemented within his organization. The following presentation will describe the results of that interview. For this project, I interviewed a frontline supervisor at a law enforcement agency located in New Orleans, Louisiana. This agency states that its mission is to uphold the laws that govern the community by disrupting criminal operations and to aid victims of criminal activities. The core values of the organization are integrity, accountability, leadership, diversity, compassion, and fairness. These values are applied to the work completed and the behaviors exhibited by employees each day. The training initiative described in the interview is focused on leadership. This agency is divided into four main levels. At the top, one senior level employee oversees the entire organization. He makes determinations on all large-scale decisions and is held accountable by a larger governing entity. The next level includes 5 assistant senior level supervisors, each overseeing a different branch of the organization. They assist by bridging the gap between the senior level leader and the frontline leaders, disseminating pertinent information, tracking successes, and obtaining the resources necessary to carry out daily operations. The third level includes approximately 22 frontline supervisors who manage over 30 departments, including operations, facilities, and administrative functions within the organization. They are responsible for ensuring daily tasks and responsibilities are complete, managing schedules, providing resources, and handling performance reviews, amongst other things. The fourth level includes more than 200 non-supervisory employees. These are the worker bees of the organization, completing all the tasks that keep the agency operational. The entity that oversees this agency established a leadership development cohort, which then created a network of leadership ambassadors. The goal of this network was to identify areas within the organization in which leadership development could be enhanced. The members of this network reached out to the agency supervisors to determine what was needed by the organization to make such enhancements. The senior level leader recognized that the training in the agency is subpar. The leaders are chosen based on their work ethic and experience, as well as their ability to positively influence others. However, once selected, they undergo no training on how to effectively fulfill their roles. There are a wide range of tasks for which the leaders of the organization are responsible, yet they receive no formal instruction on how to complete them. Many other agency representatives agreed that change was necessary. Therefore, the Leadership Development Program was created in response to a lack of adequate training for supervisors. In the beginning, the mission of the Leadership Development Program, or LDP, was to provide current leaders with opportunities to develop both leadership qualities and managerial skills. The agency wanted leaders to progress in soft skills such as team building and conflict resolution, but placed emphasis on equipping them to complete the day-to-day administrative functions such as report writing, performance evaluations, time management, inspection protocols, etc. The program was designed as a quarterly training event with each session covering unique topics. Over time, the program evolved to include lower-level employees from different departments who were identified as emerging leaders by their supervisors. Employees are required to submit applications to participate in the program, which are reviewed by upper management. A new cohort is selected each year. The revised training events helped establish connections between employees across the agency and created opportunities for collaboration while still focusing on the development of leadership qualities. During these training events, employees would hear from guest speakers on a wide range of leadership topics, including perseverance, conflict resolution, how to have difficult conversations, and the importance of team building. Participants in the program were required to read articles and view videos on effective leadership qualities, behaviors, and strategies. They participated in group discussions, which allowed them to hear the unique perspectives and experiences of their peers. They engaged in group activities which simulated some of the issues that leaders face in their positions and collaborated on ways to solve problems. Participants also completed personality and leadership style tests to help them better understand themselves in terms of strengths and weaknesses and how they might adjust their mindsets and behaviors to be more effective leaders. Over the course of the year, participants utilized the knowledge they had received to develop personal leadership philosophies. In the Handbook of Practical Program Evaluation by Newcomer et al., Bryson and Patton define stakeholders as individuals, groups, or organizations that can affect or are affected by an evaluation process or its findings. There are several key stakeholders involved in the LDP, first and foremost being the participants of the program. The design and implementation of the program have a direct effect on their experiences within the program and how its content is applied in their everyday roles. The effectiveness of the program may also increase the probability that what they learn and apply will lead to promotions. As the individuals of a team advance, the supervisor of that team is forced to grow with them. They are responsible for the continued success of the team by consistently evaluating the changing needs of their subordinates and providing the support required to reach new goals. It is important for the organization to invest into the development of their employees for the overall success of the company, and because this organization's purpose is centered on the impact in the community, community members and those who fund the organization reap the benefit of an agency equipped with skilled leaders who can effectively carry out their mission. While there were no theories that drove the agency to implement this training, there is a great deal of research that supports the objectives of the program. For example, the human capital theory describes the importance of investing in what some consider the most important resource of any organization, its people. Raymond Noe, author of the book Employee Training and Development, explains that training and development can help a company's competitiveness by directly increasing the company's value through contributing to intangible assets. He goes on to further list examples of human capital assets, such as tacit knowledge, education, work-related know-how, and work-related competence. The LDP started with these assets in mind. In the book titled Making the Team, A Guide for Managers, author Lee Thompson explains why some people rise to the top levels of their organizations and others do not. One reason, she claims, is the inequality in human capital which stems from differences in individual ability, such as intellect, education, and experience. Furthermore, she describes the impact of social capital, defined as the resources available through social networks and elite institutional ties, in this case, the connections made through participation in the LDP, which people can use to enhance their positions. She states managers with more social capital get higher return on their human capital because they are positioned to identify and develop more rewarding opportunities. Therefore, creating collaborative environments through which employees can establish connections with peers, frontline, and senior supervisors will increase their social capital, thus increasing their performance and the overall impact they have on the organization. In the book titled Leadership in Organizations, Uckel and Gardner suggest that human capital can be improved by enhancing employee skills, motivation, and the way employees are used to do the work. The LDP focuses on improving skills through training, motivates employees through recognition of their leadership potential, and promotes teamwork and collaboration among emerging leaders. It was interesting to hear about the program's original goals and how they evolved over the past few years, from a training designed to support current supervisors to a training that develops the skills of lower-level employees, creating a pathway to supervisor positions. I was encouraged by the agency's concern for the needs of their employees expressed by top-level management and the desire to provide a program that would meet those needs. Towards the end of the interview, I was intrigued to hear that the program would be undergoing another change, shifting its focus back to current supervisors and the development of their task-oriented skills. The program has been operating for approximately 3 years and has changed the target and goals each session. This agency evaluates the trainings they implement and adjusts to meet the needs of its employees and the organization to ensure both program and organizational success. This concludes my presentation on the Training Initiative interview. Thank you for listening.